everyone, it's KJ here, and in this video I'm going to talk about my 10 biggest reasons of why to buy a Tesla Model 3 now in 2020. I've had this car for a little over 6 months now, and this year, more than ever, we're going to see a lot more car manufacturers try to get a piece of the electric car market. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the Tesla Model 3 in the context of all the new cars coming out soon. Huge shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and make sure to stick around to the end of the video to see how you can get 2 months of premium membership for free. Let's get right into it. Reason number 1 is phone features, and honestly this has been the biggest convenience added to my life since buying the Model 3. Not having to carry a key around everywhere has been great because nowadays if there's 2 things anybody's going to carry around, it's their phone and their wallet. And if you didn't already know, the Model 3 uses Bluetooth to see whether you're close enough to the car to open it, and then it'll just automatically open the car door or open the trunk for you. Then when you get into the car, it knows your phone is connected, and as soon as you put your foot on the brake, everything just turns on. That's really cool, but I think the things that you can do with the Tesla app are even cooler. You can do things like summon your car to you in a parking lot, or do things like turn on the climate control system to heat or cool your car. You can even vent the windows, honk the horn, flash your lights, or even remote start the car just from your phone. Since there's all this control in your phone, there's no need for a dedicated key fob. But if your phone was ever dead or something just happened to your phone, you'd also be able to use your Tesla card to manually unlock or lock the door. This leads me into reason 2, which is ease of use. There are so many new features in this car that I take for granted on a day-to-day basis because of how easy it makes my driving experience feel. The center monitor that presents all of your information intuitively adapts to the things you're doing. When you're slowly trying to park or maneuver around something, the screen will show you exactly how many inches away from any other object you are. The screen shows the clearest backup camera that I've ever seen on any car. And if you couple this with a giant screen and sensors, and it's just really easy to maneuver this car around. And you can even do things like share an address from your phone to the car and have it automatically load it onto what I think is the best in-car navigation system by far. On top of this, it has smart car features like auto windshield wipers, and dedicated user profiles that can automatically change your seat, rear view mirrors, and steering wheel. Admittedly, there's a slight learning curve for using this touchscreen, but once you get over that little hump, everything is just really easy, trust me. It even allows you to really tweak the different settings of the car so that the driving feel can be tailored to you. The other thing the center display shows is Autopilot information, which gets me into my 3rd reason, which is Autopilot. All Model 3s come standard with Autopilot capabilities and have all of the necessary hardware for full self-driving if you upgrade. Being able to just relax and put the car on Autopilot during times of traffic have made commutes so much less stressful. And at points, I'm actually more attentive because I can look further ahead and around me as the car focuses on staying in my lane and maintaining its speed. But the Autopilot tech helps beyond just driving the car itself. It also provides the sensors and the software to really detect the world around it. As you're driving, it's easy to keep tabs on the cars behind you or the cars in front of you because it's always trying to accurately map the environment you're driving in. This means that it figures out how many lanes the street or highway you're driving on is. The Tesla can even see up to 2 cars in front of you, which all helps with safety. So my 4th reason to buy a Model 3 is safety. Throughout this past year, I've witnessed a surprising amount of stories where Model 3s actually saved their drivers by avoiding or lessening a crash. Whether or not you have full self-driving equipped on your car, every Model 3 will be able to help you in case of an emergency using all of the sensors and tech on board. So it'll be able to react quicker than you can. My Model 3 has already emergency stopped and avoided catastrophe for me, but other car manufacturers emergency stop as well. The Model 3 takes everything a step further because it's able to brake, speed up, or even steer to avoid or lessen a crash. Then, if you were ever to be in a situation where impact is unavoidable, you should rest assured knowing that the fact that there is a battery pack across the length of the floor means that the Model 3 is almost impossible to flip. And the front trunk area means that there's a much larger crumple zone in the case of a forward crash. And if you thought that the glass roof was a fragile point in the car, it's actually not. The aluminum bar in the middle makes it so that the car can actually withstand up to 20,000 pounds on top of it. That's like stacking another 5 Model 3s on top of your car, and it still won't crush. Reason number 5 to buy a Tesla Model 3 now in 2020 is the Supercharger Network. All of the other car manufacturers may be able to match specs, price, or performance of the Teslas, but right now Tesla has a giant advantage because of just how many superchargers it has available across the country. and across the world. This past summer, I drove my Model 3 from Los Angeles, California, all the way up to Boston, Massachusetts, so that I can have my car at school. During that trip, I realized that the 2 to 3 hour stretches of 200 to 250 miles were perfect to be able to use the bathroom or just get out and stretch. Supercharging is still much cheaper than gas, and the 30 to 45 minutes of charging haven't been as inconvenient as I may have thought. And the fact that all other electric power sources don't come close to the speed of Tesla superchargers, the boundaries of where you can drive a Tesla are much greater than any other electric car right now. With a Tesla, you can go out and be your most productive self on the road. Skillshare is the sponsor of today's video, and they will be able to help you become your most productive and creative self no matter where you are. Make 2020 a year where you explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in creativity. With Skillshare's online classes, what you find just might surprise and inspire you. Sometimes what you need to get over the hump is a community. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers membership with meaning. With so much to explore, real projects to create, and the support of fellow creatives, Skillshare empowers you to accomplish real growth. Skillshare offers classes designed for real life, so you can move your creative journey forward without putting life on hold. You can learn and grow with short classes that fit your busy schedule. You should check out classes like Real Productivity, How to Build Habits That Last, and Personal Productivity, 5 Exercises to Make Your Big Goal a Reality. The latter, taught by Kate Ahrens, goes over healthy, effective, and efficient ways to help boost your personal productivity. Skillshare is also incredibly affordable, especially when compared to pricey in-person classes and workshops. An annual subscription to Skillshare comes out to less than $10 a month, and if you use the link down in the description below, you'll be able to get 2 months of premium membership for free. And with that membership, you'll be able to explore your creativity. My 6th reason of why to buy a Tesla Model 3 now in 2020 are the entertainment features that they recently added to this car. You can use the HD screen and premium sound system in the Model 3 to watch YouTube, Hulu, or Netflix, and this makes any stop at a supercharger even less like you're just waiting. Even when you're not supercharging and say you're waiting for someone, being able to just watch a YouTube video has been great. And the Model 3 seems to consistently have connections, even more so than my phone. And if you're watching surround sound supported Netflix shows, the sound quality will be fantastic. You can even send a YouTube video or Netflix show to the Tesla from your phone, and it will be able to just automatically start playing that video or show, which is extremely cool. Reason number 7 is voice control, and you're going to have to hear me out on this one because I know other cars have voice control, but Tesla takes it a step further. With the Tesla Model 3's voice control, you'll be able to not only call someone in your contacts or map to a certain place, you'll be able to view the rear camera, adjust mirrors, or even open the glove box, and that's really cool. And Tesla has confirmed that the current voice controls will continue to grow as more voice features are thought of and implemented, so you will be able to continue to use more and more voice features with time. If you want to see a dedicated video just on the voice controls, I can do that for you. Just let me know down in the comment section because there are a lot of features that this voice control can do. Reason number 8 to buy a Tesla Model 3 right now is the environmental impact. The Model 3 is an electric car, and yes, I know that fossil fuels were burned to create that very electricity. However, we have come up with a way to compare the environmental impact and efficiencies of electric cars with the EMPG metric. Model 3s have an EMPG of 140 miles per gallon in the city and 128 miles per gallon in the highway. This means that the Model 3 is on average 4 times less damaging to the environment than the average gas car. So no, I don't think that the Tesla Model 3 eliminates all fossil fuel usage because that's false. But I think it's a significant step in the right direction. And seeing the fact that there are many other car manufacturers releasing electric cars, people are beginning to view electric cars as a needed step in the right direction to reducing our carbon footprint. My 9th reason to buy a Model 3 right now is the speed. The Model 3 is sold at the price of an everyday sedan and looks like a normal sedan, but it's genuinely as fast as a sports car. The instant torque of an electric car is something that you have to experience if you haven't already. Even the non-performance models will be able to push you back to the seat with how quick the acceleration is. My car is the non-performance dual motor variant of the Tesla Model 3, and it still shocks people because of how fast it comes off of a line. And at the end of the day, its acceleration isn't simply a gimmick. It's something that will lead to a safer drive because you'll know that you'll be able to get out of certain situations that you otherwise wouldn't have. The instant torque means that when you react, your car will react. So there isn't any sort of engine buildup or anything. And the speed is just plain fun to drive. I look forward to driving with my Model 3 every day. The 10th and final reason I'm going to talk about today is software updates. The Model 3 is a vehicle that has the opportunity to continue to improve via software updates. The entertainment add-ons were something that came after I purchased the car, and it's one of many of the pleasant surprises that have come to my car through software updates. Another impressive update that had come since buying the car was improvements to Autopilot. It was already pretty good, but now stopping and going is much smoother than before. And that was all thanks to software updates. You can even upgrade your car over the air to full self-driving if you ever decide to upgrade. If you have the dual motor non-performance model, you can even pay for a software update that will shave off another 0.5 seconds off of your 0 to 60 time. All the capabilities that Tesla can add over software updates really blows my mind, because Tesla is giving us the latest and greatest features that maybe other car manufacturers will make you get the next model to be able to use those features. With software updates, Tesla makes you feel as if you always have the latest model. The Tesla Model 3 has the latest and greatest hardware and software available from Tesla, so that's why I would still recommend purchasing the Tesla Model 3 over the Tesla Model S, because the Model 3 is just newer with newer things, and you'll be able to upgrade it to the point where it will just be a much better car than, say, a low-end Model S. The Model 3 has been one of my favorite tech products that I've ever owned, and I love it. Let me know what you thought of this video, and if you want more Tesla Model 3 videos, just let me know in the comment section below and I'll love to make it happen. Also, make sure to sign up for Skillshare, because that will really help me out, and you'll get 2 months of premium membership for free, so why not? If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and have the notification bell clicked, because I have a lot of cool videos in the works and I don't want you to miss out on any of them. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter to just stay up to date with what I'm doing, because I post there quite often. And I just got all of these sweaters in stock, so check out the link in the description for the link to these new sweaters that I've worked pretty hard on, and if you use the code SECRET30, you'll get 30% off your order, just for making it this far in this video. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with a line for nothing. I see that we different, you riding, I double. I don't do discussions on bragging about hundreds. Don't go to your places, I know that they sunken. Don't call me your brother.